sad people, they all asleep, you know. I look at my channel, there's not even 100 views in long, videos laying down for months, not even 100 views. So, that's an agenda. And since nobody don't care, nobody, I told you guys about all the deception going on. The Religio boys, they got all the gates, they protecting themselves, they deleting my channels, and making sure that there is no other reality but Religio and Standard. And you have the so-called Negro out there still wrestling with the lies, and trying to wield something inside of nothing, basically. I'm saying, as I explained to you, that's what they have been doing, trying to wield something inside of nothing, in an empty space, a vacuum, people. Nothing is like worse than building your house in the sun. It's even worse than that. They building their house in the water, I think, or even worse. And you're going to see these things happening, and unfortunately, you have to deal with them. And they try to break you down with the breaking down of your family and your friends that go now. I got a lot of friends that have died, and you're going to feel some pain in your soul about that, but there's nothing that I didn't do. I told people, I told them, and I've been suppressed by all of them, all the religious, all the Negroes, all of them. They suppressed the truth, and they went and did the wheel of, while they got our channels on YouTube blocked, what I'm saying. So I'm here for special people that are learning and are willing to change and save, themselves and others that they can. But other than that, YouTube is full of Asian people. They everywhere, locking the gates with the same old lies of you go back on time, they're passing the same old programs from the 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, same old programs. You got the niggas calling the names of the same old leaders from the 50s, 60s, 40s, 70s, And this 2023, they all asleep, they all calling to the religious stuff. That's the repetition of the script. Yeah, when you say Religio, not only talking about the guys there in the church, I'm talking about this scientific, pseudo-scientific matrix that they put together on you with all the false knowledge. You got all these Negroes with false knowledge on YouTube, spreading lies. Yeah? And I told you, don't believe nothing they tell you, because they try to make a mock. These people believing in the flat earth. These people believe in the flat earth. Yeah? We don't believe in no flat earth for nothing. The whole thing came from the Matrix. Yeah. What we teach you is that you are inside the dome, and you can go to the dome. And you're trapped inside the dome. Until you can prove otherwise, you need to shut the hell up with the spinning balls, or even talk about flatter. I told you, these are distractions that they bring on you to keep you asleep. Then they're going to bring you, sexual stuff. These men and fight against men and women. Black man and black woman can come together. All that retardation. Yeah. Lack of maturity. The only people that do that. Not even Chinese people do that. Only Negroes do that. They wag around the whole ear, man, talking crap. Yeah? And I explain to you that all these youths coming out of so-called universities and schools and all that crap, all religious crap, they're only going to teach you that. Understand that? They can only teach you what the state told them to teach you, what they were studying for, what they taught them. They're not self-thinkers. That's what you need to understand. Self-thinkers here, it's me and the brothers around here, and sisters, and that's that. That's the thinking family. Outside of that, you got believers in nations, enslaved nations. That's all this is. You understand that? Don't believe nothing they tell you about no geography or mathematics or nothing. Understand that? And I have explained to you what leader of sheep is. Leader of sheep. That's what it means. Understand that? So, when you see these youths talk about they know you, trying to give you a name, yeah, telling you who you are. Oh no, you niggas are an African. Yeah. This is a slave master. Nobody, I told you, nobody can supposed to tell you who you are. You're supposed to know who you are and identify yourself, or you're going to be, a slave to them. Because any type, of name they gave you, I told you, is a contract, and it locks you in their cube. It locks you in their laws. That's all you need to know before saying you are this and you are that. Understand? It has nothing to do with race or nothing. It has to do with power. It has to do with control. But it has nothing to do with your freedom. That's what I'm telling you, and that's why our channel on YouTube are blocked. And if we can't be free, neither can you. Understand? If we lose this battle, you people are all gonna die slaves. Understand? Yeah. And I heard, they got these programs going on, food programs, artificial food programs. Yeah. Another program before 2026, programs after 2026, expectations from curations, time. So your life is not going to just become better overnight. Yeah, Satan is trying to keep you distracted. That's why I talk to you about everything that doesn't matter. Yeah, to distract you. These are people that study philosophy. They know how to distract you with everything but not the real thing, no reality. Understand that? Yeah. And because you have to understand that, you know, part of the population is all zombies. And they never will hear us, and they will not, and they are controlled by cattle. That's why YouTube control our channels. And we can't voice our opinions out to the world. It is a mischief. It is unrighteous. It is wicked. Where are the Christian boys about that? The religious boys are the ones doing this. That's why when you see me make a video about them, I'm telling you the truth. I'm not going to be going around the corners. Understand that? Because this is what they do. They force their Religio role on everybody else. But how can they do that? How can they do that, Edgar? Just in case you don't, and you don't know, they control all these platforms. They all Religio control these platforms, control what messages go in and out, control what channels get views and what channels don't get views. So you see, just by that, that religion is a bad thing, because it brings what? A systemic system when you have no rights to be yourself. To start with, yeah, that's what they become. That's why I told you guys, if you fall for that fallacy of Israelite God and all that religious, fantasy, this is what will happen to you. It comes a point that they take all your rights away, because these people control you. First, they control you to the book. You got to do what the book said. You've got to do. Anything outside of that, or if you have anything to do that the book is against, is game over for you. In that condition, you must permanently be a slave to your Lord, never able to be yourself, never able to explore, never able to create, never able to demand, never able to rule, never able to own, never able to know even, because they don't even know how deep they are inside the beast. So that sermon people are going to be people, and you got to be you. If you are special, you know what I mean in this message. And stand up. And we're going to, start changing how we talk because, you got to go and code it. You got to do something. You know what I'm saying? Because this is oppression going on from these religious networks. You know? And nobody wants to speak about these religious networks. You know? And when you look, then they target you. Then they block your videos on YouTube. Then they make you a victim of their trade. Since they control all the platforms, but I still haven't seen their God. I still haven't seen the Yhwh or Jesus or nothing. All I see is them building banks and ruling the world and talking crap and blocking my videos, deleting my channels. That's that. Those truths in them are nothing. No reality. Only fantasies, people. All over the place. All networks, TVs, all gates, broadcasting, trance, broadcasting, deceptions. Nefilim, lying to Nefilim. Nefilim, debating Nefilim. You know, Nefilim, creating nations, creating religious nations and everything, and promising salvation, people, and taking the money. At the same time, they all say they have the truth. They have millions of views, and they all asking for money. Why do you think that is? They're all slaves. Stop it. And I told you the money can't save you. What money is going to save you? And you still got needles. You know the Decepticons, when they tell you you got to save money. What money? Don't you ask? You can't even have the wisdom to ask him. What money are we going to save in the Matrix that is going to save a group of people to be free and do as they please? Explain to me what type of money are you talking about? Oh no, we can work. We can allocate our resources. They still do that talk, people. They're still believing that money is the God that will save them. Instead of that all people that lost their souls. Instead of. And now, that trust is money. Is no different than Jesus worshipper that is trusted Jesus is going to come to save him. It's the same when the Negro tell you the money is going to save us, you need to save up to buy land and stuff. Like I created you, and now you need money to buy land. How do you think that works out? You need to be a slave. You need to be an alien, not from this world. So you need to buy the land, because the land should belong to you if you're born in the earth. So why would you have to pay for a piece of land? But this is what these Decepticons that want to keep you in the matrix will teach you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm, these days I gave them a break, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not feeling very well with all that is going on. And I've been trying to take some time off from YouTube, you know what I'm saying? And besides, they're deleting my other channel as well, you know what I'm saying? Which is still a problem, you know what I'm saying? So I thought, why not make a video today? Just to have a chat with you guys about what's going on. Same old deceptions. The same spraying of the sky every day by these Religio churches out there that run all of this stuff. Yeah. And anyway, as I told you, all the false prophets on YouTube taking you to hell, taking you to slaughter, taking you to the taking your soul down to Lazarus, man. You know what I'm saying? Told you your family are the people that are in the same vibration with you. Anybody else, man, he doesn't matter if his blood. Look, man, if he's not in the same vibration, it's not really your family. It's just people that you know. You know what I'm saying? You have to make a difference to understand that, because in the end, stuff is gonna hurt. If you think everybody's family, just because it's the same blood, we are the same family. That's it, man. I'm not saying that to divide no families or nothing. I'm only telling you that by experience of what you see happening in the road, how the righteous people will take the righteous side and the wicked people will do the wicked things and will never change. It's not that. That's the difference going on. Everybody knows. But apart from that, all men and women who came together. Yeah, I know I tell you guys about individuality and all that, but individuality exists to a certain limit, because after the individual needs to interact with other individuals and create groups, but these groups doesn't come to be known as a nation or something that came out of the reset and stuff. Because groups, the individual form groups in a society really, and these groups intercommunicate with each other, but they are at the same time independent from each other, not together, but they all have some things in common, because they also work as a group and without interfering with their own personal space, which I was telling you guys was individuality, but I'm not going to tell you that you're going to just leave on that. It's not just to, make people think a little bit about what I said. And yeah, man, I'm gonna start now. It's 25 minutes, nearly 26. I'll rather start right now, man. First, Mosai.